Welcome to Rod's Tabletop Hoops. Today we are going to try out a new game. It's called Basketball Legends. Now, I bought this game a couple months ago, did a unboxing for this, and I have not touched this game since. A lot of things have been coming down the pike. I just haven't had the motivation to try a new game, so this time we're going to try it out. And Basketball Legends, high school, college, and professional basketball board game. As I mentioned earlier, it comes with a few starter set teams here, and they are all college. So personally, I would have preferred a couple of pro teams thrown in here, but either way, we are saddled with these teams, which are all great. And I've got today, in honor of Bill Walton, this was not by design. I was actually setting up a UCLA of 73 game already. But Bill Walton passed away yesterday, and it really struck me pretty hard because I'm from Portland, and I followed the Portland Trail Blazers for most of my life. So I was in Portland, of course, born in Portland, and was watching the game on TV when the Blazers streaked to their first NBA championship in 1977, June of 1977. So big loss because Bill Walton was much bigger than just being a great player. He was just a great human being, highly intelligent, much smarter than the average Joe thinks. People from the modern era, many that aren't experienced with Walton's life, don't understand the depth of his personality and his appreciation of life and other people. He was very unselfish and giving. And as you know Bill Walton, he was hampered by major injuries throughout much of his life, including foot issues, ankle issues, leg issues, knee issues. Everything hit him. Eventually his back went out, and he was pretty much confined to his home for about a year and a half. This book I was showing you right here is the Jack Scott book. Came out probably around 1978, probably 77, 78. And it's the only of the book of the Walton books that I have not read yet. I bought this last year or the year before, and this one will definitely be read by the end of this year. Jack Scott, the author, was an activist and was actually living in Bill Walton's home for a while too. So Walton, once again, an activist standing up for human rights and equality. So anyway, rest in peace, Bill Walton. This is a Basketball Legends version of the UCLA Bruins Cal Los Angeles 1973 right here. And as you can see, it's basically 2 pages of layout. And these little bricks here, these little squares as they call them, they populate the board in an effort to distinguish their strengths versus their opponent, which I'm picking Michigan State of 78-79. These are the only 2 teams supplied in the starter set that don't feature the three-point shot. I did not know how to play a three-point shooting team versus a non-three-point shooting team, so I just bagged that issue and decided to go with 2 teams from the 1970s. So it'll be the Magic Johnson-led Michigan State Spartans, UCLA, with all of the usual suspects. They had Jamal Wilkes and Bill Walton and just a host of really good players. I think even Dave Myers was a sophomore. That's one thing I kind of wish they threw on these sheets. I know this is more of a team effort type of simulation versus individual effort, but if they would have just listed maybe the starting lineup and some key reserves and some stats on this big page we have here, it would have made it much easier. I wouldn't have to look it up on the internet. Michigan State, once again, they had some great NBA prospect like guys like Magic and Jay Vincent and Greg Kelser, those type of players, and it's just a couple of very, very good teams here, and so I'm looking forward to this. Basically, what I've been told is you throw these yellow cubes are worth 5 points apiece, and the black cubes are worth 3, and so the cubes. This is stuff you can do to adjust rebound and shot rolls along this column right here. So if you want to grab a defensive rebound and it's not in the defensive rebound column, this could put you over the top or turn a missed shot into a made shot or vice versa. So, and then there's defensive column items and offensive column items. It took a few minutes to actually figure this out because there's some plus 11 to any offensive adjustment box. It means you can beef up your offense minus 10 to any defensive box. So it's kind of like your minus is actually helping their offense in a way. I think that's just because UCLA was a very high scoring team. So there was some jockeying around with cubes here for quite a few minutes, and the game uses just 2 dice. So, and you're going to just have usually 1 dice to see what the result is. Special, blocked, shooting, steals, just all defensive fouls and the like. And then you determine, based on the adjusted field goal percentage range, which you use with the score sheet, which is first time I've used a paper score sheet in ages. You keep score on here and here. You got possessions. And there's a way to determine possessions by looking at a chart just once for the whole game. And it's the possessions chart. So you look at, in this case, college men, and you rate the possessions. You add the possession ratings for these teams. There's a -5. And you just add them up, and you determine that each side is going to get a certain amount of possessions per half. So that's how that works. And the rest of the chart here is you can keep track of your possessions per half just by moving the cube every so often until we reach 33 per team. There's also a cube for a momentum meter, which occurs on steals, blocks, 2-pointers, all kinds of offensive and defensive plays as well. And I'm probably going to forget to move that probably a couple times because this will be my first game. There's also places to enter the percentage of shots that are 2-pointers. And in this game, of course, 100% 2-pointers. There's no 3-pointers. There's adjusted ratings for, and you can see my whiteout. I already screwed it up. I had another team in here that shot 3-pointers. I didn't want to use it. And I also just made some flat-out mistakes. So, UCLA is like a 50% shooting team or 51%. And then, of course, Michigan State knocks that field goal percentage down with their defense here. So, and it worked the same way. Michigan State's offense is knocked down to 47. They're both 47% shooting teams. Free throws are kind of free of all kinds of adjustments, but even offensive rebound ratings are adjusted based on how well they prevent offensive rebounds. So each roll is going to be about 3 rolls or so, and then you have a result and a rebound, and you just move the other way, you move another possession, you play a half. So this is going to be quite an experiment for me. You keep limited stats. Team stats is all you keep because it's a team game. It's not an individual game. And we'll see how that plays out with field goal attempts, field goals made, 3-point attempts, not necessary, free throws, turnovers, blocks, steals, fouls per half, and rebounds per half as well. So this will be a very interesting game between UCLA of 1972-73 and Michigan State of 1978-79. Now I'm going to play a few minutes of this and see how long it takes me to get a little bit of a flow before I start broadcasting this, because this is entirely new to me. I've only watched a couple of the videos, and they're going over the plays, how to set up the lineups here. And but apparently after you get these lineups in and the score sheet all filled out, it's pretty much on autopilot. You're just playing back and forth, and you can keep the running score, and I'll show that on mine once I start playing, and we'll see how this game turns out. Basketball Legends coming up. Welcome back to the Basketball Legends second half. UCLA Bruins of 1973 versus the 1979 Michigan State Spartans. This game has gone a little cockeyed. I expected a little better performance from the team from UCLA. As you can see the score, Spartans lead by 16, 39-23. UCLA just hasn't been shooting the ball very well. They're shooting right now 11 for 27, which actually picked up late in the first half. I got to start using some more coaching points. They've got 28, which is a huge number. The Spartans have 23, but they just seem to be drawing the fouls. UCLA had 14 fouls in the first half. It was just a foul fest, while Michigan State had 8 total fouls. That includes offensive fouls. The score sheet itself doesn't lend itself to offensive versus defensive fouls. They also had a technical foul, which is 2 free throws. UCLA just was in trouble. John Wooden might have gotten that tee. Probably not. It's probably someone like someone more volatile on the team. But there's not a lot of spaces for offensive rebounds. This score sheet's not my favorite. I got to be honest about that because the stats are just in all these weird positions. So anyway, this is where the fouls are kept. This is where the rebounds are kept. Ran out of room. I need a second rebound category, so I'll be using that there. I also had issues with the using a block to mark possessions. As you can see, the block moves around just a little bit while I'm moving the score sheet, while I'm keeping the score. So now what I'm going to do is I just put a little dot in the corner. And then that corner is my first half corner. In the upper right corner, I'll put the second half corner for possession with a pen. So that makes the scoreboard a lot more usable. Also, momentum meter. It's just not working for me just yet as I'm still trying to learn the game. I'll try to use it this half, but it needs the cube. And I'm hoping that cube doesn't shift around while I keep score once again playing this game. Opening thoughts about this game. The biggest positive I can take out of this so far is the game moves along. The game moves pretty fast once you figured out how a possession works. And a possession in this game refers to, say, UCLA takes the ball first, they miss a shot, they grab their own rebound, they miss another shot, they grab their own rebound and miss another shot, and then Michigan State grabs the rebound finally. Well, that's one possession for UCLA. So I had to remember that as well before I totally changed the way I did things. But anyway, I've been learning. I'm learning well. The game moves along pretty well. I've wanted this kind of as a semi-dedicated game to Bill Walton, but obviously it's not going his way right now. But we have a lot of coaching points to go. I want to play the whole second half, which is 33 possessions per team. You just go back and forth as the ball changes hands, and we'll see how things work out. All right, I don't really have a definitive way of doing jump balls. A few of these teams that are in the Basketball Legends sample box here, 2021-1992, the jump ball may have been removed from the game by then, but I'm going with 73 and 79 teams. So they actually had jump balls, and I'm going to utilize that as well. And I have no three-pointers, which I love. That takes away an extra roll. So I advise teams to play teams without having to roll an extra time just to see if it's a three-point attempt. But anyway, you'll see how this game plays really quickly. I'm just going to roll one die for each team. Whoever gets the highest gets the jump ball. These are my own dice. Their dice had a 10 where the 0 is. So I just decided to go with, well, why don't I just have a 0 where the 0 should be? And I'm going to use my own set of red and white dice here. So the jump ball, Spartans versus UCLA and Bill Walton, and we'll see how this goes. Here goes a 9. That's a good number. Spartans get the ball. So all you got to do when you have a possession here, very simple. First, you mark down one possession for the team with the ball. In this case, I put one little dot in the upper right-hand corner for the Spartans. So you know they have the ball. It's a 90. You look on the play here. And it's a shot. It's way in the middle of the range of the shot, so you don't really want to make any adjustments with the coaching points or anything of that nature, offensive or defensive adjustments. Well, actually, that would be, you can adjust on the shot itself, but you can't adjust this with your coaching points. So anyway, so it's just a shot for Michigan State, and it's an 88, which is way off, so you don't have to worry about checking for anything else. And I'm going to separate my stats, split all my stats for the second half to see how things did first half versus second half. So that's a missed shot on their first possession. You got to check for the percentage rebound. Well, Michigan State has a 28% chance adjusted of getting an offensive rebound. So if I get 1 to 28, and I don't, it's a defensive rebound for UCLA just like that. And UCLA takes possession. So I put a 1. Like I say, I don't like having the dots on there. I can't move my scoreboard without having to do it. That's a game flaw. You have put the 1 dot there, so UCLA will take their first possession, and you're going to go 33 possessions with both teams here. 65, and that is a turnover for UCLA. Now, offensively, from turnover, they have 5 points here. So you can get rid of the turnover, but it's so much in the middle of the turnover range. I guess I will take a chance and make that an official turnover with 60. What was that, a 65? I'd need to use 4 of my 5 points. No, I'm just going to take the turnover on that one. That's a rare one where I really don't want to pile on and we waste all of my turnover points. If I get another turnover that's closer, then we'll go there. So anyway, UCLA is done. Another possession going for Michigan State. 57. So you look at the little box, and this row and the row for UCLA, they're all the same. There's nothing different there. So either way, you might be able to memorize that over time. 57 is a shot. It's right in the middle, so I'm not going to try and change that. And so Michigan State's going to shoot. It's an 82. That's way off. And the rebound, we're going for the offense. Let's see if it's an offensive rebound. 27, and it is an offensive rebound. And I don't know, on defense, I don't see a way to turn that around. Oh, well, you can adjust rebound rolls by 2. 27, and I think I will. You can adjust a rebound and shot rolls by 2 per coaching point. So UCLA steals that rebound away. They need everything they can get right now. They are in deep trouble. Down 39-23, so they will get possession. So there shows some of the strategy. Possession number 2 for UCLA will go like this. 88. So 88 is a shot. And that's not contestable, really. It can be on the coaching points, though. We'll see what happens here. 29, that's easily good. UCLA gets on the board first. So it's 39-25. We'll see how that works out in the long run for UCLA, who's 1 for 1 in the half. Michigan State shot 14 for 25 in that first half. So that's pretty darn good. That's 56%. And they now have the ball. Let's move in a possession point for them. But as you can see, it moves along pretty darn quickly. 40. It says defensive foul. Now, I can, from foul, I can use a couple points if I really wanted to. That's awfully close. I'm just going to give UCLA a foul on that one. And that's a non-shooter. We're still on the same possession. And that's a 53. And that's a shot. Michigan State's going up 72. That's no good. So that gamble paid off. Michigan State's 0 for 3 to start the half. The rebound is a 23. And they have a 28. No, that's not enough to really get. If it was a 27 or something, I would have done it. But we're going to give an offensive rebound to Michigan State. They've maintained this possession, and it's a 20, which is a shot. And let's see what happens here. That's a 53, and that's no good. I mean, I could try and do something to make it good. Let's see, they're at 47, 49, 51, 53. Is that worth it? I say so. Let's give them 2 points. Sparty gets on the board. And it's now 41-25. Michigan State doesn't want UCLA to come back, make any huge run right off the bat, and be right back in this game. Walton and company, they were 30-0 this year. They're down 16 points. We'll see what they can do. Possession number 3. That's an 80. 80 is right there in the shot range. They're going up. And it's good. UCLA scores again. 2 for 2. Good start after a really rough first half. All right, possession number 4 for the Spartans out of 33 possessions per team. 85, and that's easily a shot. And that's a 13. Good. Michigan State, no problem on that one. They're now 2 of 5. And that's 43-25. 27. I am keeping the score on manually right here. And let's see what... So it is now 43-27. And a really good shot there. Bruins possession number 4. That's a 45. So that's going to be a shot. Very difficult to contest with that shot. And that's a 77. No good by UCLA. Rebounded by 55. Defensive rebound. So you don't have to look up who the rebound goes to. It's a team. One of the team members got it. Let's just say Greg Kelser or someone got that rebound. Michigan State Spartans come down. Play number 5. That's 0-8. 0-8 is a shot. Now, from defense, I can turn it to a block with a 6. I believe that's how that works. So we're going to use 2 of those. We're going to block that shot already and turn that from a regular possession shot to a block shot. So it's going to be a miss for Michigan State, a block for UCLA using that power. And now, and I know that's a momentum piece. UCLA is at +1 momentum. Let's see who grabs the rebound. It's a 30, and a 30 goes to UCLA, who has a 39% on the offensive boards, a much higher percentage, but really hasn't taken advantage of it. So UCLA grabs a rebound. And they're going to use possession number 5 of the half to go with 36. So that's a defensive foul. We're just going to call a foul. Second half foul. 36 is a non-shooting foul. It was a 35. It would be a shooting foul. So we just maintain possession here for UCLA. 47, that's a shot. And the shot on its way, 71. That is not going to go. Rebound. UCLA can't grab the rebound. It goes to Michigan State. And Michigan State's going to work on play number 6. And that's a 99, which is a special. And we've got ourselves a special chart over here. And apparently 1 to 50 favors the offense of Michigan State. And 51 to 100 favors the Bruins. And we rolled a 51, which favors the Bruins. And that's a -1 possession. So they lose a possession. So does that give them just 32 possessions this half? Okay, I guess we got to remember that for the end of the half, they will only have 32 possessions. So what I'm going to do for this chart over here, it says -1 possession. I'm just going to go cross out another one. We'll only have 32 possessions this half. And UCLA, and it looks like Michigan maintains their possession, though. It says -1 possession. But let's keep going. 94, and that's a shot. So another shot for Michigan State, and it's 13. It's easily good. Gives them 45, and the lead is up to 18 points. UCLA having trouble coming back in the early going here. Play number 6. Possession 10, and that's a shot for UCLA. They're going up 30. It's good. Doing it all by hand now. 45-29. Doing some old school hash marks. Here comes Michigan State. That's a 10. And a 10 is a shot. And that's a 19. That's easily good. So at this pace, the Spartans are going to be able to handily defeat the Bruins. Bruins come back with possession number 7. That is a 98. Interesting. That is an offensive foul. Now, can they change offensive fouls? No, I don't think so. They can change it. Wow, can you make that a 99? I'm not really sure on that one. I'm just going to give an offensive foul to UCLA because of uncertainty. When it's on a red mark like that, it says from foul. Well, it looks like we have a from foul here, but that's a defense. 2 foul on offense. I'm going to give him an offensive foul. I can't figure that one out. I'm still new to the game. We're going to go possession number 8 for Michigan State. 37. That's a defensive foul. UCLA just can't get a break here on the fouling. They maintain possession. 52. It's a shot. Fire away. 53. No good. Michigan State will save their little shot points, or will they? That's a 53, and they have a 47. It'll take 3 shot points to get that good. Well, they're going to do it. 1, 2, 3. 2-pointer. Up by 20. (49-29). UCLA looking helpless at this point. But UCLA, I may do some counterpoints as the half develops. 29. That is a turnover steal. Now I got 3 from steal. So that's a turnover for UCLA. They're just not getting any good luck. Sparty takes over. Possession 9. And it's a 30. So a 30 is going to be also a steal. Let's see. From steal, no. Yeah, it's just going to be another turnover, back to back. Turnover, steal by UCLA. Their first of the game, believe it or not. Bruins come down. Play 9. 84. 84 is an wide open jump shot. It's 70, no good. Can't get a break for UCLA. Maybe they can hit the offensive glass. It's 1-39. Nope. Rebound for Michigan State. They're coming down with play number 10. They want to work some time off the clock. That's 80. 80 is a defensive foul. Defense from foul. 80, I can turn that into a 78 with 2. So what is that? Wait. I rolled an 80. Oh, wait, an 80 is a shot. Yeah, I can't do much about that. So Michigan State's going to fire. 18 good. Piling on the lead, 51-29. I'm not feeling the brunt of UCLA's defense. They usually can stop teams better than this when they played in real life. We're going to have to see how this plays out, but we are now 10 plays in, just under a third of the half. So let's just say we're 7 minutes in, and they're down by 22. All right, we got a 60. And that's a shot. Let's see if UCLA can make something. 75, not going to fall. Not looking good for the Bruins right now. Rebound, 86. Hand it off to Michigan State. They come down with a 22. 22 is a easy shot. 52. Let's see, 52 and they're 47. They could use 3 more of these. Good. They're just going to use up their points. They're going to try to blow them out. I'm not a Michigan State fan per se. I'm not a huge fan of either one of these schools. I just want to see them take advantage of it while they can. Now, UCLA is going to have to start motoring on their coaching points in order to come back in this game. Play number 11 for both squads now. UCLA ball. 0-8. That is a shot. UCLA 92. You're just not going to win any games. You can't make any shots. It's all about making baskets. It is 53-29. UCLA underperforming. They average 80 points. Rebound 40. Well, let's see. They're going for the rebound, adjust rebound by 2 per point. So they can make that a 38 apparently. So let's give them an offensive rebound on that. UCLA still on the same possession, trying to get some luck here. 71. Defensive foul, Michigan State. Second team foul, UCLA still on this possession, 29. And that's a steal. No, they can't do much. That's a turnover. Steal number 5 by Michigan State. They're working on possession number 12. That is 20. That's a shot. 74 is no good. Rebound. Gonna go to 46. That's UCLA. UCLA possession 12 gives them a 35, which is a defensive foul, Michigan State. Third team foul. Still UCLA ball, 32. It's going to be a steal. Unless I can change that from steal, so that'll go 33, defensive foul again on Michigan State. Fourth team foul. Retains possession. 89. 89 is a shot. UCLA's got to make something. They get a 91. Can't buy a bucket. Here's the rebound try. They do get the offensive rebound. Again, this is a long possession. They got to come out with something here. 22 is a shot. And a 5 is good. 4 for 10 this half for UCLA. And they are past the 30 mark. They're trailing by 22. We'll see how the coaching points and the defense can maybe snuff out something here. Possession 13. That is a 15. And a 15 is a shot. And that's a 31. That's easily good. (55-31). UCLA comes back. Possession 13 of 33. That's a 38. And a 38 is a defensive foul. It is the 5th team foul. Once it gets 7, we got some one-on-one free throws. 38, that is a non-shooter. I got to remember that too. 38, even numbers are non-shooters. Odd number is a shooting foul. I may have already screwed that up a little bit this half because I can't remember doing it. All right, 73. And that is going to be a defensive foul again. So 6 team fouls. 73 is a shooting foul. There it is. All right. Give UCLA a couple free throws. They have not been getting many, and a 90 is not going to feed the Bulldog. A 61, and they're a 63. They were not a great free throw shooting team, but they do get one. And they're just 2 for 4 for the night, so they got to start drawing some more fouls. All right, possession 14 for the Spartans. And that's a 34, which is a defensive foul. From foul. Defensive foul. I can turn that into a 34 to a 32. Take 2 of those and steal the ball away. That's what we're going to do. Turnover, Sparty. Steal UCLA. Got to do something to get these guys back in it. Walton and Company, 58. 58 is a shot. And a 70. I cannot get a break. Another miss for the Bruins. They do have good offensive rebounds, though, so let's see what happens here. 0-3. They got it. I'm just keeping track of total rebounds. I usually keep track of offensive. But they still have the ball. And now, they have got a 0-1, which is a special. Let's check and see what the special box is going to happen for UCLA. That's a 0-3 +1 offense from steal. So I think we give another +1 offense from steal point. So I think that's all that is. And a 71 is a defensive foul. So Spartans have got 7 team fouls. 71, it is a shooting foul. So let's shoot a couple of these, see how it goes. 65, no good. But what are they, a 63? We'll use that to gain 2 points. That'll be a good free throw. It says any shot, so I'm going to go rolling with that. 2 free throws, good. 34 for the Bruins. 55 for Michigan State. We're playing out possession 15 of 33 for each team. 33, that is a defensive foul. Can the Bruins change that from foul to steal? They are right now. Turnover. Steal number 3 for the Bruins. They're going to play their possession number 15. No, not messing around here. 65. That is a turnover for UCLA. Been a rough 11 turnovers for the Bruins. All right. Possession 16. That's an 88. An 88. That's a free shot. Michigan State 23. Count it. 57 on the board for the Spartans. Walton gang not doing it. Here we go. 35. That is a defensive foul, and that's a shooting. Either way, it's 2 shots. Foul number 8. And they get a 27. It's good. And a 25. UCLA gets a couple nice free throws. Scored their last 6 points on free throws. And it is 57-36. Possession 17. About halfway through this half. 73. A 73 is a defensive foul on UCLA. 13 foul. 34. Defensive foul on UCLA. 4th team foul. 63. That's a turnover for Michigan State. 63. I can make it a shot if I take 2 from turnover, and we're going to do that because Michigan's going to put the foot on their necks right now. And that is a shot, 27, good, 59-36. You can count that. That's the strategery of the Cubes. 59-36, unbelievable. UCLA needs to come out of nowhere and get back in this game. Make a run, UCLA. 60, and that's a shot. 42, it's good. 59-38 comes Spartans. Play 18. That is a 12. 12 is a shot. 37, it's good. It may be the Spartans' day. They're just hitting too many from the floor. They're now 11 of 16 in this half. That is hot shooting in the 70, almost 70%. It is 61-38. Bruins don't know what to do. A 0-2, that's a special. Let's grab a special chart. And that's a 52, going to benefit the defense. -2 possession. So is that 2 possessions lost for UCLA, I guess? All right. Well, that's going to not help UCLA whatsoever. They do still have the ball, though, apparently. 0-2, another special. And that's 62, another defensive benefit. +1 defense minus opponent from foul. So +1 defense. So they get a minus opponent from foul. Yeah, from foul right there. Well, it looks like we still have the ball in UCLA's possession. That's a 38. Can they get something out of this? That's a defensive foul. 38's a non-shooter, so it's 9th team foul, 1-1. I think back in the 70s they had 1-1 past 10 team fouls, but I'm going to do the modern day rule. At the 10th team foul, it'll be 2 shots. So we get some free throws this half. So this is a 1-1. And a 67 isn't going to fall. I could probably put the whammy on there to make it. Let's see, what are they? They're 63. Nope, we're just going to miss it. It's way too far out. UCLA is not doing the proper thing there. There's a 46. The rebound will go to Michigan State. Possession 19 for Michigan State starting here. I'd also suggest maybe having a different ratio for rebounds off missed free throws. Maybe add 10% to the benefit of the defensive rebounding team. Just food for thought. Here comes Sparty. 30. That's going to be a steal. They won't contest it. They're up 23. Steal by the Bruins. Play 19 for them. They need a hoop right now. 0-6. And that is blocked. From block, we can turn it into a shot. Definitely need to do that. 0-0. And that's 100. So that's a missed shot by UCLA. Rebound. Offensive. Maintain possession. They need to get a hoop here. 94. Definitely a shot. 69. Not even close. Let's check the rebound again. 70. Magic and Michigan continue to dominate. Play 20. Running out of plays because we lost a couple on the specials chart. That's a 15. That's definitely a shot. And a 71's no good. Rebound 53 UCLA. Here they come. Play number 20. 91. That's a shot. 55. It would take a lot of effort to make that. They could. I mean, it'd be about 8 points or a 47. We're doing it. 2 points, UCLA. 61-40. We're both on possession number 20, now 21 for the Michigan State Spartans, who get a 95. 95's a shot. 74, no good. We got a rebound coming down. That's a 0-5. Offensive rebound, Michigan State, 29. That is a steal. 5th steal for the Bruins. They're now tied in the steals department. Play 21 for UCLA, 0-5. That is blocked. Yeah, we're just going to let him get blocked on that one. Rebound on the block shot. That's a 65. Michigan State with the board. Work and play 22. And that's a 43. Shot on its way. No. Rebound. 61 Bruins. Play 22. 47. That's a shot. 63. Boy, they are just struggling from the floor. Rebound. 46. 46. What are they? They're a 39. Now, that's going to waste all of them really quick. Rebound Spartans. Possession 23. 48. That's a shot. 86. No good Spartans. They're in a little tailspin right now. Rebound 36. Well, let's see. 36. What is the oh, they're 28. So yeah, that's UCLA. So the Bruins do get that rebound. They're going to run possession number 23. Again, they're going to start really using their coaching points now. 31. That's a steal. From steal, that's a 31. All I need is a 2 to make that a defensive foul. So it's going to be a foul on Michigan State. Their 10th team foul, so that's going to be 2 shots no matter what. And that's a 0-3. Good. 14. Good. Oops. 61-42. Don't count them out. Spartans, 92. And play 24. That is a shot. 77, no good. They're not hitting. Rebound, UCLA. All right, there's play 24. It got cut down a couple plays by the special plays chart, so they got to do something. Here's another special, 50. Let's see what happens on 50. 39, that's going to benefit UCLA. Opponent X possession is an automatic turnover, so we'll just already mark that turnover down because they're going to get the ball back. That's a 0-3. And of course, that's a blocked. I can't do too much about that. Or can I, 0-3, can I make that a special? I guess I could make that a special. Use it. We'll take that down to a special. And a 21 on the special is going to favor the offense. Move momentum meter in your favor. I'm not even using the momentum meter. It's too much to think about. So either way, UCLA has the ball. 86. 86 is a shot. Firing away. 30, it's good. UCLA slices into the lead. Some more. And we're going to have an automatic turnover on possession 25. Moves the clock, but it is a turnover. UCLA is going to do their number 25. And they've got an 82. 82 is a shot. They're going in. 48. Now they are a 47. So one of these is good enough. They made it. 61-46. They're making a small charge here. Time is starting to run down. And they'll continue to charge. 0-1. That is another special. '86 benefits UCLA. 3-point shot +5 to shot roll. Well, we don't have 3-point shots. +5 to shot roll. Oh, that favors, yeah. +5. 3-point shot +5 to shot roll. What does that mean exactly? So we're going to make that a 2-point shot. 5 to the shot roll. Whatever the shot is, it's going to be 5 higher, whatever this roll is. And so that's a 0-4-0-9. That's still a good basket by the Spartans. 2 points. And that was a huge basket. All right. Play 26 here. 47. Shot. We're going to do anything to make sure this goes in unless it's way outside the range. 90's way outside the range. UCLA's been getting a lot of that. Here we go. Rebound. Rebound goes to the 14. That's an offensive rebound. UCLA's the better rebounding team. They played in an era with a lot more rebounds as well. They maintain possession. Here's a 94. Keep rolling 94s. It's a shot. Get it low. 71. That is ridiculously high. So I can't help UCLA in that situation. They need another rebound. 94. I've rolled 3 94s. What the deal? 94 is a defensive rebound. Michigan State. Possession 27. That's a 52. A 52 is a shot. '93, no good. Michigan State's not hitting that much right now. It's gone downhill. That's a 20. That's an offensive rebound. Unless I can use 5 points to make it a defensive rebound. And I am going to do that because we're running out of time. Give UCLA the rebound. Play 27. UCLA snags the ball with a huge risk. 37, that's a defensive foul. 11th team foul, 2 shots. 11's good. 64? Well, there are 63. On shot rolls, I'm going to give them a free throw. So they've made both free throws. They're starting to run out of points, but hey, desperate times call for desperate measures. That is 48 points for UCLA. They're within 15, but time is running out. We have 28, play 28, 13, shot 20. You can count that. 65, 48. UCLA. Play 28. 82. Defensive foul again. 2 shots. That's a 0-1. Swish. 44, swish. (65-50). UCLA now 12 of 15 from the foul line after a very slow start from the line. Play 29 of 32 for Michigan State. 30. That's a steal by UCLA. Steal number 6. Play 29. 74. That's another defensive foul. 13th foul of the half. 21st foul of the game. 2 shots for the Bruins. 59 is good. 0-7 good. Walton and company making a comeback. Whoops. All right. It is 65-52. Play number 30 for the Spartans. 69. That is a defensive foul. Can't do much about that. 69 is going to be a foul on the Bruins. That's their 5th team foul. Spartans retain. That's a 10. Shot for Sparty. 59. No good. They're now 13 for 25 in the half. The rebound goes to UCLA. Play number 30. We're running out of time here. That is a 10. That is a shot. We'll do whatever we can with those 2 cubes. 10 points worth of cubes. 96? Are you kidding me? Holy cow. I wanted to help him out. I can't help him out with that. That is just way off. Let's see if they can grab the board, and they do. They are dominating the boards now. Come on, give me something better than that. 33 defensive foul. 14 fouls on the half for the Spartans. And 100 is not going to feed the Bulldog on the free throw. 27 good. (65-53). We're running out of time. 31st play for the Spartans. 35. That is going to be a defensive foul unless I can change that foul. No, I really can't. That's a foul on the Bruins. 35, I said, right? So it's 2 shots. 28's good. And 93's not. All right, 66-53. Rebound, 39. UCLA. Play number 31, technically their last play of the game. 95. Well, we got a shot going up. And an 11. You can count that one. Put that one in the bank. UCLA trails by 11, though, and it looks like... Oh, I already put the dot in for the Spartans. Your final score, UCLA Bruins, 66-55. Michigan State Spartans, 66. 11-point win for Magic Johnson and company over the Walton gang. In a game of basketball legends. Definitely a different way of playing a game of basketball on your tabletop. The final stats, I pretty much have everything tallied right here. For the game, unofficially, Michigan State, what were they? 27 of about 50 from the floor. So, that's 54%. They were roughly 12 of 16 from the foul line. And so they had about 15, 16, 27 rebounds. UCLA had 17, 30 rebounds. So UCLA ended up winning the rebound battle. UCLA ended up shooting poorly. It's 20 for, there's 25, 45, 20 for 50. Is that right? About 20 for 50 from the field. And they also had 11 turnovers to 10 for Michigan State, 6 steals for UCLA, 5 for Michigan State. So with basketball legends, you kind of get more of a general statistics, a team amount of statistics. As you can see here, there are a lot of cubes left on the field, but this was my first game, so I wasn't sure exactly how to allot those points. I was ready to give these 10 points to any field goal being made, but for some reason, the the gods gave me like shots in the 90s, and I have a 47 as my base number for field goals made. So there was really little chance of UCLA coming back based on the first half alone when they were trailing 39-23. But anyway, this is a different experience. It would be interesting to see what professional basketball would be like with this, even teams with the three-point shot as well. Thanks for following along this play-by-play. Basketball Legends has its own little rule book. I was referring to that many times. There's also a couple of videos presented by the creators of the game, Mike and Chris, and they give you a little description on how to fill these pages with the cubes. They also give you a little tutorial. They'll play about a half of a quarter with a pro game. I think it's the Lakers and Celtics, so you can see how it's played from that perspective. I found it interesting. The specials chart is way different than what I am actually used to when you see like a rare plays chart or something, but it does make a difference. As you play more of this, I'm sure you'll understand which of these cubes are most important. And obviously the coaching points, I left 5 on the table for Michigan State. I left 10 on the table for UCLA. It wasn't their day today. They just could not throw the ball in the ocean. And sometimes that's just the way it is, even for a team that was 30-0. Michigan State was a national champion at 26-6, so we're not playing with just small potato teams here. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. Thanks for tuning in to Rod's Tabletop Hoops.